make all the difference.
I'm afraid it is just for Christmas.
Daddy's coughing.
I'll wait in the car.
I'm all right, Dad.
I told you not to get him excited.
Let me have a look. Get him a drink, will you, love? He should be fine. Just get him straight to bed. His medication is in his bag.
I'll take him up.
Ryan, think on. Don't get him going. I was hoping you'd be better.
We're doing the best we can.
I know, Doctor.
If you can keep him warm, I think the change will do him good.
I was reading about sanatoriums in Switzerland. They can cure him easily. Can't we send him there?
In an ideal world, Mr. Parkin. Not on the National Health.
What sort of money are we talking about?
Hundreds, I'm afraid.
Might as well be millions. How can I raise money like that?
It's Lady Whitley, Whitley Hall. I think I've got intruders. Here, drink this. You'll feel better.
Thank you. You're going to be all right here on your own?
Oh, yes, I'm used to it. Anyway, they weren't trying to get into the house.
No?
Oh, no. I know what they were after.
So what about the truck then? We can't leave it here. We'll dump it. Only first, let's get these unloaded. All right?
Christmas trees.
Yeah, well, the young fir trees. They sell them as Christmas trees.
What will they think of nicking next? How'd you get on with Lady Whitley?
All right. Yeah, she's helping you with this Christmas charity concert, isn't she?
Helping. She's graciously agreed to be our patron, but she won't be doing anything that'll get her beautifully manicured nails broken.
Yeah, she has got nice hands. Her legs ain't too bad either. In fact, she's what Phil might call a cracker.
A cracker. How seasonal. Oh, sorry, darling. Did that sting?
I think we'll find an home for this, son. Come on. Come on. Hi, George. When are you going to get some new trimmings? You've been putting these up since the war.
I bet you've got some for sale.
Funny you should mention that.
Claude, these are up and they're staying up. If you want that tree decorating, I'll do it. But only if I can put you where the fairy goes.
What are you doing with the tree anyway, Claude? Short of company?
George, why don't you stick to serving drinks and leave me to do what I'm good at, which is helping me mates out. You can have it for 30 bob.
I'll give you a quid.
It's yours.
I'll knock it off your slate.
I thought you might. Where do you want it?
Stick it in the yard for now.
Well, shove up or you'll get impaled.
I wouldn't like to think that had fallen off the back of a lorry.
Oh, give over, Gina. This is Yorkshire, love, not darkest Liverpool.
Hey, you'll never believe what's happened.
What?
Somebody's pinched my flaming lorry.
Can I help you?
How much are they?
They're £1 each. Do you want one?
No, thanks. So now we know, right? What? How much to charge, stupid?
Here you go, mate. You think we could run to some proper decorations?
We're going to put mistletoe over Blaketon's door.
An anvil over Blaketon's door would do me.
You should see the decorations up at Whitley Hall.
Now, they say that she's quite decorative and all, Lady Whitley.
Yeah, not half.
30 years younger than Lord Whitley. Hey, and they say that he died of sheer happiness.
Rowan! My office.
And what's this?
It's a hymn book, you ruddy heathen.
This Christmas tree robbery, Rowan. Let me get a few things straight. You got a call from Lady Whitley while the villains were in her woods, and yet you still managed to let them get away. And you damaged your motorbike.
Well, they almost ran me down, Sarge.
All the more reason for you to be out on the case. Not helping Bellamy turn this station into Santa's grotto. Now, Lady Whitley has put her faith in us. She's a lady, and I stress the word. Living alone in a remote house. In fear of her life, I shouldn't wonder.
Well, she seemed all right last night.
shock. Takes time to set in. As the Chief Constable pointed out to the Divisional Inspector, who pointed it out to me.
Chief Constable?
Whose wife pointed it out to him after she'd talked to Lady Whitley at a charity bazaar this morning.
You're not suggesting she should get preferential treatment, Sergeant?
As you said yourself, Rowan, they tried to run you down. Now, endangering the life of a police officer is serious, so I suggest some extra surveillance seems to be in order. What the...
Fields as they lay, in fields where they lay, keeping their sheep on a cold winter's night that was.
What's going on, Ventress?
I'm sorry, Sarge. We're just doing a couple of things.
Sounds like you're slaughtering an animal.
Sarge.
It's Dr. Rowan's charity concert, and we're doing a turn.
You give folks one if you sing like that. Now get back to work, the pair of you. Something amusing you, is there, Rowan?
No, Sarge.
Right, then on your bike. And make sure Lady Whitley sees you beavering away.
I don't suppose you care to join us, Sarge?
You suppose right.
Just a gentleman I wanted to see.
Yeah, sorry, can't stop.
What do you mean you can't stop? I pay your wages, you know. Marvellous, isn't it? No wonder you can't find a copper when you want one. You're always in here.
Where do you expect us to be, Greengrass? The fire station?
I want to report a robbery.
Confession, is it?
It's not a laughing matter, you know, Ventress. Somebody's pinched my lorry.
Who'd want to pinch your lorry?
That is what I want you to find out, Sherlock. Isn't it about time you got some new decorations? I could do your job lot at cost if you're interested.
Hello there.
Hello. How's it going?
Well, we're making inquiries through all the regular suppliers of Christmas trees. We'll keep our eyes open, see if any turn up round here.
How can you tell if they're my trees?
Well, we can't really. Not unless you've had Whitley Hall written through them like a sticker up.
Well, I suppose we can hardly expect you to dust the tree stumps for dabs. How are you feeling now, by the way?
Oh, I'm fine, thanks.
Oh, good. Oh, well. Keep me informed, Constable. Thank you. Oh.
Control to Delta Alpha 2-4.
Delta Alpha 2-4 to control. What's up, Alf?
Someone's nicked Greengrass's truck.
Greengrass's truck? You're kidding.
How many hundreds did the doctor say? I don't know, but it'll be too many if we don't make a start now. Look, let's try it. Come on. Excuse me, would you like to buy a Christmas tree?
Oh, I get mine from the shop, love.
Yeah, but they're £1 in the shop and you can have this for 18 bob.
Oh, I don't know.
They're our own trees. And we'll deliver. Please.
Go on, then.
All I can tell you was that the truck was there when I put the empties out about midnight.
All right, George. We'll have a word with your regulars and see if they noticed anyone hanging around outside last night.
Right.
That's nice, Gina.
Do you like it? Got it off Claude Greengrass, would you believe?
Really? When was that?
This morning.
I didn't know he was into this sort of thing.
Neither did I. But what isn't that one into giving half the chance?
Can you keep a secret, Danny? Cross my heart. We're going to send you to Switzerland. To a sanatorium. Isn't that where they put loonies? Like a loony bin? No. This is for people like you. People who can't breathe properly. You see, the air's special in Switzerland. 'Cause it's the mountains. And I'm going? Yeah. But it's still a secret. Dad mustn't know. Not till we've got enough money. Is it a lot of money? Yeah. Look, show him, Ron. Where did that come from? Did you rob a bank? It's Christmas, Danny. Special things happen at Christmas. Don't they?
I'll have a blue Christmas without you. I'll be so blue, just thinking about you. Decorations of red on a green Christmas tree won't be the same, dear, if you're not here with me. And when those blue snowflakes start falling, that's when those blue...
You haven't even had a chance to go out and build a snowman.
Never mind. Snows all the time in Switzerland.
I need it now, don't I? I've got all these birds to deliver by Christmas. Nobody wants a turkey after Boxing Day, you know.
You do Christmas trees as well? Like the one you flogged to the pub?
I'll let him have it cheap because he's a mate. If you want one, you've got to pay the full whack. I've got my reputation to consider.
I'm not buying, Claude. I want to know where you got it from.
Why do I get the feeling you're not going to believe what I'm going to tell you?
Try me.
I found it.
What, in a wood, attached to its stump?
Very good. I told you wouldn't believe me, didn't I? I found it by the side of the road when I was looking for mushrooms. In any case, you should be trying to find my lorry. I mean, I know it's not worth much, but it's worth a damn sight more than a flaming Christmas tree.
How about 30 Christmas trees? That's how many were nicked from Whitley Hall last night.
Well, it couldn't have been me, because I ain't got a lorry. In any case, I only wish I had 29 more Christmas trees to sell. Be a sight easier than plucking this lot.
You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list. He's checking it twice. He's gonna find out who's naughty and nice. Santa Claus is coming to town.
Pine needles, Rowan?
All over the back of his truck, Sarge.
And what does he have to say about this? Citizen Greengrass.
Well, I haven't spoken to him yet. Just about to have a word.
Well, I've got a better idea. Why don't you bring him in here? And I'll have a word.
You're supposed to howl when I play. See, the way when it don't turn away from me, Geordie. You're right. Let me down, Geordie. I mean, you make me feel ashamed.
That was great, Albert. Thank you very much.
You are?
We were looking for more comedy, and that was inspired.
But it's not meant to be funny, I hope. I mean, young dogs, it's supposed to howl when I play.
Promise you, Albert, it's perfect.
You're making fun of me.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, well, if that's your attitude, you can stop your concert. No, no.
Oh, please, Albert, don't go. We need you. Who's next?
ADC, DEFG, HIJKLAM, NLPQ, or STU, EWXYZ. Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Come on, ladies and gentlemen, get out your attention for a few minutes, please. Ashfordley Market's loss is your gain. I've got everything you want for Christmas in here. Crackers, novelties, decorations, a lot.
What's going on?
I'll tell you what's going on. Because your husband and his colleagues can't find my truck, I can't get to Ashfordley Market, can I?
We can't do this. We're trying to put a show together.
I'm sorry, Kate. I've got a living to earn. They're £0.50 to you, madam. They're 2.11 in Woolworths, you know.
Claude, just move.
All right, if you want to purchase out, I'll be setting up in the back room.
Claude.
What?
Claude, if I told you I wanted you to be the star in my concert, would you help?
What, you mean do a turn?
Well, it's more of a character part, actually.
Why do I get the feeling I'm not going to be pleased about this?
Come here.
You've got to be joking.
No, it's very you.
It's not, you know, it's somebody else.
Please, just for me.
I'm sorry, Kate, I can't. Would there be any chance of borrowing the costume for a bit, you know, just to get into the character?
Afternoon, Santa. The elves need you back at the workshop.
What?
Sergeant Blayton wants me to bring you in, so you better get in.
We might as well forget it. We'll never get enough. Made 15 quid in a day and sold all the trees. We've not left to make money with. So let's get some more. Come on.
Right, Greengrass. The good news is we've found your truck. The bad news is it contains evidence of stolen property.
What are you talking about?
Christmas trees. Like the one you sold to the pub. Where'd you get it?
I told you, I found it.
Found it?
Yeah, in the middle of the road when I were out with him. I've already told Ronan.
You don't really expect us to believe that, do you, Greengrass?
Well, we're coming out with a lie. It'd be a better one than that.
And what about the pine needles?
What pine needles?
The pine needles PC Rowan here found all over the floor of your truck this afternoon.
I don't know about pine needles.
Of course you don't.
No, I don't, but I know one thing. I know when somebody's trying to fit me up like you lot are.
Sarge, Nick, can I have a word?
What do you mean it's not there?
There's no sign of any truck, Sarge.
Are you sure you went to the right place?
Dalby Crossroads. That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Well, how'd you explain this then, Rowan?
Well, it was definitely there, Sarge.
You're telling me a stolen vehicle you just found has now been nicked again? A truck belonging to that pain in the backside in there?
Looks like it, Sarge. Are you going to tell him or shall I?
Ashfordley Police. Yes, he is. Hold on. It's for you. It's your lady friend.
Still not snowing, Dad.
It will. You see. It's still not Christmas yet, Danny. Full of snow, that sky, I'd say. Full of it. If your mother was still alive today, whatever would she have said, eh?
I told you why we did it, Dad.
It's not the point. Ali, it's still stealing. And stealing's wrong. Right?
There it is.
Right, well, wait there a minute, will you?
take long, did it? Bobby's here.
We did it for Danny, Dad.
We know what you're here for, Mr. Owen.
We're trying to get some money for our Danny to go to Switzerland. Your missus said he'd get better if he went.
They're only bairns, Mr. Owen.
The fact is, a truck's been stolen and several dozen Christmas trees.
They'll give all the money back. Can't we let it stop there?
Well, it's not up to me, I'm afraid. These crimes have been reported. It'll have to go further.
I was saving it to buy some presents for them all. It's the last of my redundancy money. Don't really deserve it now. It's all I've got.
Well, we can't take it, Mr. Parkin. Crimes have been committed, reports have been made, forms have been filled in. It's out of our hands. I'm sorry. Rowan?
It's a bit rough, isn't it, Sarge?
You know the position, Rowan. We're here to enforce the law to the rich and the poor, whatever the time of year.
Everything seems okay? You feeling all right?
I think I ought to go back to the hospital.
Why?
My dad spent all his money on coal to keep the house warm, and Ellie and Ronnie are going to get locked up.
Who told you that?
Nobody, but they won't tell me all, so I know it's my fault.
Now you listen to me, Danny. Your family love you very much, and all they want for Christmas is for you to have a good time.
But I'm just in the way, and even the snow's gone.
Come here, you big dafty. If I'd been firmer with Fred about Switzerland, none of this would have happened.
But you couldn't have known those kids would get an idea like that.
Well, we've got to do something.
You were talking to the bloke who got booed out of the village today for nicking Santa. I've got to stand up in court and give evidence against those poor kids.
Couldn't we give the money from the charity concert to start a fund to help Danny?
That's a good idea. I'm not sure Blaketon will see it that way. In any case, who's the patron of your show?
Lady Whitley.
And whose trees were stolen?
Can't you get her to drop the charges?
How?
Charm. I presume that wouldn't be too much of a hardship for you.
And what about the truck? You can't expect me to charm Claude Greengrass.
Whatever happened to Christmas spirit?
It seems to have passed.
Well, at least give it a try.
All right. I'll go and see her in the morning. But don't build your hopes up, though. If she had her way, those kids would be sent to Australia.
That's my man. And don't forget the butcher. If you don't pick up the turkey by lunchtime, he's going to sell it.
Two bob.
2 bob?
Cheap at half the price. Now then, little girl. Ho, ho, ho. Would you like to sit on Santa's knee?
Are you the real Santa?
Would Santa tell you a lie?
No.
No, right, well, come on, sit on my knee then. There's a good girl. Right. Now then, little girl. What would you like for Christmas?
A bike.
A bike?
I've told you, you're not having a bike.
You tell Mummy that Santa knows where he can get one at cost.
She wants to go in your lucky dip.
She'll not find a bike in there.
Come on, look sharp. We've got shopping to do.
Oh, look what she's found.
What's this? I'm not paying 2 bob for this piece of old junk.
Well, it's a lucky dip, you know, love. She's just not been all that lucky, have you?
I want my money back.
I'll tell you what I'll do. Have you got fixed up with your turkey yet?
You what?
I've got some lovely farm fresh ones. I'll tell you what, I'll knock the 2 bob off the price of a turkey. How's that? I can't say better than that, can I, eh? Ho, ho, ho.
Can I have a word, please, Lady Whitley?
Oh, yes, of course. Come in. This way.
We've recovered half the trees, and here's the proceeds from the rest.
And what am I supposed to do with the chopped down fir trees? Sell them at Ashfordley Market?
Well, I'm more concerned about the children.
Exactly. Today it's my trees and some poor devil's truck. Tomorrow it's hijacking a train and pinching mailbags.
I don't really think so.
They've got to be taught a lesson.
Well, I think they've already learned their lesson. They were trying to raise the money to help their little brother. He's been ill in hospital.
And you fell for a sob story like that. I'm surprised at you, Constable. I would have thought you were immune to hard luck stories by now.
I am. I think this one's a bit different. It is Christmas.
If it weren't, they wouldn't have stolen my trees. Look, if word gets around the criminal community that Lady Whitley's a soft touch, then Christmas trees will be the least of my worries.
Hang on, where's your two bob?
Ain't got two, Bob.
Well, if you've not got two bob, you can't sit on Santa's knee. Get off.
I don't care, 'cause that's not a real reindeer.
Of course it's a real reindeer.
It's too small.
Yeah, but that's because it's a magic reindeer. It's small so it can get in the grotto, but when it pulls me sleigh, it swells up to as big as an elephant.
It's a dog. Even his antlers are stuck on lock.
Hey! You touch my dog's antlers, I'll touch your backside with my boot.
You want to arrest him, mister. He's not a real Santa, and he says he's going to hit me. If you come near my house on Christmas Eve, I'll get me dad to thump you.
Well, what's it to be then, Claude? False pretences or threatening a minor?
He wants threatening. He's got all the makings of a Blaketon. It's going to cost you more than two bob to sit on me near and all. What do you want Santa to put in your stocking apart from a set of sergeant's stripes?
Well, I thought we might make a little deal. I'll forget about this lot. You forget about the parking kids nicking your truck.
What are you talking about? This is all above board. I'm just selling a few novelties and a bit of poultry.
Oh, no. What's the time?
About closing time, according to my clack.
You got any turkeys left?
Only one, but it's a 16-pounder.
No, that's too big for me and Kate.
Well, she's eating for two, ain't she? Well, you please yourself. Take it or leave it. It's all I've got.
How much?
Well, for a mate, £2.
So you're sorry, are you?
Yeah.
And I suppose your father sent you here to say that, did he?
No.
And what about your brother? Isn't he sorry?
Yeah.
Then why isn't he here as well?
'Cause he's too scared to.
Oh, I see. And you aren't scared?
No. A bit.
And I suppose that you think being sorry makes everything all right again. You know, life wasn't always like this for me. I was one of 12 kids, not just 3 like you. We had nothing. But we'd never have dreamt of stealing. The shame would have killed our parents. What does your mother think about this?
She's dead. She died having our Dana.
Well, I'm sure she'd want you to learn a lesson, and that's exactly what you're going to do.
I've said I'm sorry.
What's this?
My dad tried to give it to the police, but they won't take it. So I brought it to you. It's to pay for all the trouble you've had. It's to pay for our presents.
I don't think you're going to buy your way out of this.
It's everything we've got.
I think you've said everything you came to say. Parker? Get the rolls!
She wouldn't budge an inch. Reckons it sets a bad example.
You must be losing your touch.
Yeah, at least Claw's prepared to forget about the theft of his truck.
So what happens now?
And they'll be charged and go to the juvenile court. If they're really unlucky, they'll be sent to approved school. And there might well be the question of whether Fred's got control over them.
He loves those kids. Just hold on to your report for another 24 hours, will you?
How did you feel with that?
Yeah. Makes a change from it using my bladder as a trampoline. You know, this is going to be our last Christmas on our own.
Well, let's make the most of it, shall we? Big dinner. Put our feet up in front of the telly.
Did you get the turkey?
Hmm?
The turkey?
Oh, yeah, it's in the kitchen.
Let's have a look then. Nick! I asked for a turkey, not an ostrich.
Well, that's all right. I'll get Alf to help us out. I'll take sandwiches to work for a couple of days.
A couple of weeks, more like. Anyway, I don't think I can get anything that big in the oven.
You see, we're the three kings. Now, I take the first line, you take the second line, and he takes the third line.
Right.
Now, we three kings of Orient are.
One in a taxi, one in a car, one on a scooter, blowing his hooter, following Ringo Starr. Bring the house down, that.
You're balmy. And you couldn't carry a tune in a bucket.
I don't know.
Oh, star of wonder, star of night, star with royal beauty bright, westward leading
Sarge,
still.
why don't we do everyone a favour and lock them in until after the concert?
Don't tempt me. Right, Nina and Frederick, out here, now!
Sorry, Sarge. We needed a bit of practice.
What you need is gagging, or earplugs for the audience. Now can we get some work done round here?
Give us a chance, Sarge. It is Christmas.
I am aware of the date, Bellamy. Just because it's the festive season, that's no reason to tolerate caterwauling, muted or otherwise.
Sarge? What are you doing on the day?
Well, I haven't decided yet. To me, it's the same as any other day, only longer.
Well, if you like, you're more than welcome to join me and Kate. We've got a huge turkey.
Well, that's very generous of you, Rowan. Black tie, I presume?
Eh?
Well, it's Christmas dinner, Rowan. I like to dress up on special occasions.
Well, whatever you feel best in, Sarge.
Thanks.
Kate's gonna kill me.
He won't come.
Won't he?
We have got a bit of a surprise lined up for him.
Oh, yeah?
Trust us, Nick. Sharing Christmas dinner with the Rowans will be the last thing that's on his mind.
Claude. I'd like you to meet Kevin. He's going to be Santa's little helper.
Oh, no, he's not.
He's not the real Santa, and his reindeer's a dog. I'm telling me, Dad.
But he's only pretending for the little ones. Nice start, Claude. Right. We've made this special chimney for you to climb into.
Oh, that'll be good.
Yeah. The kids from the village school are going to sing When Santa Got Stuck Up the Chimney.
It's a good job. I think you're a wonderful person.
Kate, come here a minute.
I haven't time.
Now, come here.
How was the turkey, Constable?
Oh, yeah, fine, thanks. Yeah, Kate swears by that butcher.
Yeah, careful. Okay?
Come here, Danny, while I carry you.
There we go.
Here we go.
Hello.
There are still some seats left, I hope, Kate.
I'm sure we can find some somewhere, Lady Whitley.
Oh, please, call me Janet.
Right.
Santa got stuck up the chimney, he began to shout, "You girls and boys won't get any toys if you don't pull me out. My beard is black, the soot in my sack, my nose is tickling too. When Santa got stuck up the chimney, achoo, achoo, achoo."
Good grief. It's Freeman, Hardy and Willis. I heard you had a message for me. Oh. I thought you were one of these.
We had a special guest. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Graham.
Hello, Dad.
What are you doing here?
I've come for Christmas. I hope you don't mind.
Mind? Well, it's great to see you. Suppose these two fixed it up, did they?
Well, I called the station to ask if you'd mind me coming, and Alf sorted it out.
Yeah. Do you have anything to do with this, Rowan?
No, Sarge.
It's a good job you got a big turkey. We're having a slap-up Christmas dinner with the Rowans, Graham. Oh, of course, that's if it's all right to bring my son, is it?
Well, yeah, Sarge, yeah. The more the merrier.
Great. Well, I'd best get back. I'd missed the second half.
Oh, I'm singing there. These two need some help.
Yeah, all the help they can get. I'll see you later.
Not you, Nick Rowan. I want a word with you.
On the eve before Christmas Day, when Santa Claus arrived on his sleigh, into a chimney he climbed with his sack, but he was so fast he couldn't get back. Oh, what a terrible blast! He stayed up there all night. When Santa Claus turned up the chimney, he began to shout, "You girls and boys won't get any toys if you don't pull me out. My beard is black, the soot in my sack, my nose is tickling too. When Santa got stuck up the chimney, achoo, achoo, achoo. When Santa got stuck up the chimney, he began to yell, "Oh, hurry please, it's also just squeeze, the paint is stuck as well. His head's up there in a ball like that, and Rudolph knows his will." When Santa got stuck up the chimney, achoo, achoo, achoo.
Achoo!
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you'll all agree that tonight's show's been absolutely wonderful. And the proceeds are going to a very special little boy who I've gotten to know rather well this evening. Danny, take a bow.
Right, son. I think I've earned a pint. Come on. Oh, me back. Oh, it'll be back. Hello? Hello, is anybody there? Come and give us a hand. I've done it. Oh, don't just stand there, you daft thing. I could be Father Christmas, you could be Lassie. Go and fetch help. Oh.
Well, we've heard from the performers, and Dr. Rowan now informs me it's our turn. So will you please join me in a chorus of White Christmas? Thank you, Claire. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by
Hello? Is anybody there?
dressed up like Eskimos.
Well, don't just stand there wagging your tail. Go and get help. Oh.
A turkey
Hello?
and some mistletoe.
Hello?
Help to make
Hello?
the season bright.
Oh dear. What a way to spend Christmas.
Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight.
Oh, isn't it beautiful?
Yeah, be careful, Kate.
Look at our house. Oh.
So is she really going to take them to Switzerland?
Apparently. What did you do to her? I thought you said she wouldn't budge.
Yeah, well, she must have seen the spirit of Christmas. I'm sorry about Leighton.
So much for being on our own. If they do the washing up, I'll forgive you.
All right.
I have one question, though. About that turkey.
Yeah, well, I missed the butchers.
Uh-huh.
McClure had one going spare.
Does Sergeant Blaketon know?
What do you think?
Well, you'd better be extra nice to me between now and Christmas Day, or I might just forget and let it slip.
Blackmail is a very serious offence.
I'll come quietly, Gov.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, you got it.
Heartbeat, why do you miss when